How many of us are really happy and satisfied where we are? Raise your hand. All right, that's good. How many of us wish or hope that we were somewhere else? We're not really satisfied where we are. Raise your hand. How many people don't know where you are? Raise your hand. How many people don't care about this question? Raise your hand. Can I tell you that anybody who raised their hand or anyone who I'll admit it, forgive me for one, but if you fall into any of those categories or even outside of that category, I'm here to share some good news to you. God can use you right where you are, whether you're satisfied, whether you're unsatisfied, whether you don't know where you are, or whether you don't care where you are. He can bless you and use you right where you are. I think about my life and I think about the times where I'm like, I don't like where I am. You know, I feel like I can be doing better. I feel like I can achieve more. I feel like I can climb higher up whatever ladder I'm on, whether it's a corporate ladder, a spiritual ladder, whatever ladder. But have you considered that God needs you? He wants to use you where you are, even if you made a mistake, even if he said go right and you went left. He knew you'd go left, so guess what? He still wants to use you even though you went left. Now I know some people are like, how? I messed up. Do you really think we are very intelligent beings as humans? But do you think we're too smart for God? Do you think the one that created us doesn't know us better than we know us? He knew you'd make that mistake. So right where you are, he can use you right where you are. He can use you regardless of your abilities. He can also use you regardless of your abilities, your inabilities, your disabilities, whatever abilities, your stutter, your awkward smile, your lack of conversation, your whatever abilities or inabilities that you think or perceive it to be. He can still use you right where you are. The question now becomes where you are, whether you're happy about it, whether you're sad about it, whether you're proud of it or you're disappointed about it. Are you willing to be used right where you are? That job that you can't stand, are you willing to be used right there? There's somebody that needs to see you where you are, see how you handle where you are, see how you continue to keep showing up for work on time or early, continually doing things that are impactful right where you are. Are you willing to show God right where you are? Meaning, are you reflecting God right where you are? Are you willing to do that? If you're not willing to do that, then that may be explain why you feel the way you feel. If you're willing to do that at the top, you have to be willing to do it at the bottom. If you're willing to do it at the bottom, you have to be willing to do it somewhere in the middle where you're like, I'm okay where I am, or you feel indifferent about it. That's why I created the category to say, if you really don't care where you are, he still can use you there. Where you're just coasting, you're just maintaining, you feel indifferent about it. He wants to use you at any level where you are. There's always room for growth, whether you're at the top, the bottom, or wherever. The question now becomes, do you really rely on position? Does your position make a condition for how you want to be used by God? That's something to think about. And I want you all to comment. Anyone who watches this video, I encourage you, please comment. I want to know, does your position really make a condition over how you decide to be used by God? He wants to use you wherever you are, in your mistakes, or even when you make a magnificent step towards him. He wants to use you. The question is, are you willing to be used? Thank you for your time. Thank you for taking the time to view this video. I pray that it blesses you the way that it blessed me when it came to me. And if you feel encouraged, like, comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel. The Lord is speaking to me every day. The Lord is speaking to you every day. We just have to listen to what he's saying, not what we want him to say or what we want to hear. Sometimes we hear what we want to hear, but he's talking. And we just have to develop that relationship to know, hey, that's God. Just like you know your spouse's voice, you know your parents' voice, you know your sibling's voice, know his voice. And in order to develop that level of relationship, you have to spend time. My love language is quality time. And that's what I like doing, spending quality time with the Lord.